Brandon Paris. Number 14, Cade Paulson. Number 16, Dylan Anderson. Number 17, Cam Estes. Number 18, Easton Milne. And finally, number 30, Cassius Howard. Okay. Congratulations, seniors. If Cat. Let's meet the Wildcats seniors, their families, and thank them for their perseverance throughout the past 3 years. This group has played an important role in establishing the boys volleyball program at Eagan High School. Up first, Alex Stowell. Escorted by Un Stowell, Alec will be attending the UW-Madison Business School. Next up, Alex Kemp, escorted by Brian and Jennifer Kemp and Brady. Alex will be attending the University of Wisconsin Stout for applied math and computer science and plans to play volleyball on the men's club volleyball team. Next up, Andrew McNair. Andrew is escorted by Kevin and Trish McNair. Andrew will be attending Lesley University in Cambridge, Massachusetts to study business and play soccer. Next up, Braden Brown. Braden is escorted by Jennifer Beck Brown, Justin Brown, and Robert Beck. Braden will be attending the UW-Madison. Next up, Christopher Barnes. Chris is escorted by Steve and Lori Barnes. Chris will be attending the North Dakota State University, majoring in secondary education in the sciences. Next up, Cole Nelson. Cole is escorted by Jim and Heidi Nelson. Cole will be attending the University of Minnesota Duluth, and he will be majoring in biology. Next up, Danny Stump. Danny is escorted by Tom and Sharon Stump. Danny will be attending the UW-Madison, and he will be studying engineering. Next, Emmett Gustafson. Emmett is escorted by Aaron and Jared Gustafson. Emmett will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire and majoring in business finance and playing volleyball. Next, Jerome Corralde. Jerome is escorted by Joe and Sherry Iman. Jerome will be attending the University of St. Thomas and majoring in computer science. Next up, Henry Schonecker. Henry is escorted by Susanna Bodwin. Henry will be attending the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities. Next up, Jacob Domro. Jacob is escorted by Nate and Melissa Domro. Jacob will be attending the University of Madison with plans to study chemical engineering. Keegan O'Leary. Keegan is escorted by Patrick and Jennifer O'Leary. Keegan will be attending the Mankato State and studying communications. Next, Max Robinson. Max is escorted by Amy Powers, Chris Dale, Carl Robinson, Sophia, and Ellie Robinson. Max will be attending Simpson College and studying sports management and coaching. He will be playing football. Next up, Nick Kuntz. Nick is escorted by Patricia and Lisa Kuntz. Nick will be attending the University of Minnesota as an art major. Next, Owen McClune. Owen is escorted by Rich, Amy, Don, and Sue. Owen will be attending the University of Minnesota. And finally, Ryan Pangier. Ryan is escorted by Rich and Kathleen Pangier. Ryan will be attending the UW Stout and majoring in engineering. Let's give this group one more round of applause for the important role that they played in establishing boys volleyball at Eagan High School. Thank you.
name's Tim Quady, and we're here at Blue Rhino Studio. I've been the owner here. We're a custom artistic design and fabrication studio. We focus primarily on work for natural history museums around the world. We create dinosaurs, animals, dioramas, plants, anything that captures people's imaginations.
My name is Christina Miller, and I'm the Executive Director here at U.S. Math Recovery Council. U.S. Math Recovery Council offers courses for educators, primarily educators in K through 8, and primarily in mathematics.
Hi, I'm Ramon Ruiz. I'm the owner of Andiamo Italian Ristorante in Eagan.
With over 2,300 businesses and nonprofits that call Eagan home, we know that our success is driven by thriving, large, mid-sized, and small businesses. Our world changed in 2020, including the outlook for many businesses and nonprofits in our community.
I never thought it was going to be so hard to run a business with this pandemic going on right now. We've been definitely experiencing, some different times. We've been doing a lot of catering, a lot of takeout. We do whatever it takes, to bring revenue up.
Everything changed once COVID happened because we do a lot of international work, and the United States was a little later to the COVID infection game. A lot of projects that we were working on, we started getting run with museums possibly closing, and then in March, kind of everything did around the world.
As soon as COVID hit, we needed to take all of our face-to-face courses and transfer them to an online and virtual environment.
CARES is authorized by the federal government to help lessen the impact of COVID on businesses and other organizations. Businesses submitted online applications, and we worked with them to verify that they met the requirements set forth by the federal government. Usually when the city develops new programs, we spend months doing it. We look at what other cities have done and look at the best practices and what to do and what not to do. In this case, no one had done this before, and we had a matter of weeks to create a program and deliver funding.
There really wasn't a lot of time to get done what we had to get done, and it took a lot of coordination between all the different departments. We were kind of the last piece of the puzzle, and getting the check cut was a great way to finish out the project with us to be able to write the checks and get them out the door.
All in all, between the time of application submittal and when we were able to send a grant, it was less than a month.
When I got the email that we got the chance to apply for the CARES money, and we apply, and thanks to the community, they know us, what we do here and what we've been doing in the past years. We got 10 grand, so that really helped me to keep going.
The timing on this grant was perfect. As the pandemic continued to go, month after month, it became increasingly difficult to maintain staffing and to support both our local vendors. Each of our courses has a kit that a teacher receives. Those materials, like handbooks and things like that, are all sourced locally as much as possible.
The Eagan CARES grant kept everybody fed and employed. It literally, there was a lot of months in this last year that were pretty scary, and so anybody who was willing to step up and help us out, I just can't possibly express how grateful we are to people, the community, and investing in our survival.
You got to really focus and helping your employees and making sure you're doing the right thing to be safe. We paying bills, we paying employees. We get in there, but I know it's not easy to keep doing what we're doing.
We get to come here every day. We get to make dinosaurs. It's a whole group of adult children. So allowing us to not have to cut people from a staff or cut our work week down or not be able to be as aggressive as we were with pricing some of these things just to keep moving. It's just another one of those pieces that made our life possible.
Truly, the forethought and the emphasis that the City of Eagan puts into their businesses has really made this just a really great experience, our 2 to 3 years that we've been in here.
We in finance kind of like to be behind the scenes. That's our nature. But when we did this project with everybody, all the other different departments, it felt like we were actually right on the front lines. It felt like we were really making a difference.
It was one of the most positive things that we could do to just help the businesses in our community.
I'd like to extend a huge thank you to the City of Eagan, to the community of Eagan, for the CARES Act grant, for this support for us as small businesses, as nonprofits inside of the community.
I'm here to thank all the community in Eagan. We have a lot of regular customers that have been here since day one. People from the City Hall been really helpful. Thank you for supporting Andiamo and keep doing it.
My job is to employ people and do things, and it got pretty scary for quite a while. So when when Eagan stepped up and offered to help us out, it's incredibly personal to me, and I can't express enough gratitude. So to have the community come back and offer to help us out meant the world. It meant we got to keep working.
All of 2020, very memorable year. I actually had my daughter signed up to do the Preschool in the Park summer program, and she'd done it the summer before, absolutely loved it, and so we were looking forward to it again.
Imagine a group of professionals that their livelihood and what they provide for a community is bringing everybody together. All of a sudden to be told, no, we cannot do that any longer. We need to look at and provide and find a new way. And our team did a great job in utilizing their creativity to find ways to continue serving the community during a time where past practice was not allowed.
So the preschool stay-at-home kids, I definitely heard about them through the Preschool in the Park program. My 5-year-old was super excited about it, and she immediately started asking, Mom, can we get this? Can we get this?
Our at-home kits were designed by our staff from the Eagan Art House and our preschool staff as a way to engage with families. They collectively pull together different aspects of programs that people are able to complete at home through guided instructions and exploration of the world around them. Our recreation team spends a lot of time and thought going through the different activities that are included in the kit. It was important for the recreation team to continue to provide a service to the Eagan families and households throughout this global pandemic, and is something we continue to do.
I am just incredibly thankful that we have a city that cares so much to offer these programs and make them available at a reasonable cost too. Just a wonderful opportunity that we have here in this town, and I'm very thankful for.
The Eagan Community Center, similar to a lot of different city services throughout the pandemic, has done its effort to try to adapt and successfully provide safe space for both residents, customers, and the different activity users.
Going to the gym during the pandemic was interesting. So I did stuff at home, and then when they started to slowly open back up, that was, music to my ears, because I love to work out. After a while, I kind of got used to it because you had to sign up for the classes online, or you could call in, and they could, schedule you for a time slot. And I got good about jumping on there every day to sign myself up, and they were top notch as far as how they handled everything. There was signs throughout the gym on, distancing and, make sure you wipe down the machines. And so, I commend them for that, because, they obviously care and they want to make sure that, everyone working out there feels safe. I felt safe going back to the community center.
I've been so, again, impressed with the creativity and the ability of a generation to hop online to do virtual programs, but also come back and wear masks and figure out how they can successfully play pickleball in the morning, as well as volunteer and be part of a drive-through event maybe in the afternoon if we're not able to host those events on site anymore.
The hardy people of Parks and Recreation stand out at the lower half of the community center. We've ordered, like if it's pizza, what kind of pizza we want. They put our name on it, they give us a time for the pickup, and then we tootle by there and city staff hands it out.
One of our more popular, again, is our Market Fest that happens Wednesday nights in the summertime outside. We see so many people come and, again, make a night out of that, get their vegetables, walk a trail, and proud to see Eagan residents take advantage of.
restrictions were lifted a little bit for the parks. We kind of got that green light to start to be able to go to some of those spaces again. And I decided, you know what, we're gonna make an adventure out of this. And to start to peel back the onion and all these hidden gems, there's literally parks and playgrounds right underneath your fingerprint. Like, it's right there. And they're so accessible, there's so many locations. It just kind of brings some adventure to our day-to-day lives.
I think all these programs are just because they want people out, they want people to come, and at least I've got some dates on my calendar every week for yoga, and if I want to go to coffee and conversation. Yeah, I can't say enough about them. I think they're really doing a very, very good job. And I'm crying.
In my 25 years with the city, this has probably been the biggest challenge that I've seen, but I give my staff credit. Our motto right from the word go was, let's keep the skates on the ice. We had to do a lot of updates to that facility, and we still got a little bit to finish up in the spring, but we're working on now as staff as to how do we safely run that complex this summer. Our goal is to get that thing open and have patrons be able to use it.
I'm so proud to be a part of this team and able to come to this community every day for work. We want to be there for the community and engage with the community as much as possible.
Face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. Let's meet the Irish. Number 1, defensive specialist, Rick Sewin. Number 6, setter, Connor Fox. Number 7, setter, Kobe Finley. Number 8, right side, Rowan Staley. Number 9, outside hitter and middle blocker, Tommy Lusman. Number 10, outside hitter, Jacob West. Number 11, right side and outside hitter, Vaughn Duveau. Number 13, outside hitter, Landon Paris. Number 16, setter, Dylan Anderson. Number 17, left side and right side, Cam Estes. Number 18, right side defensive specialist, Easton Milne. Number 20, middle blocker and outside hitter, Curtis Hopke. Number 21, right side, Cade Gilbertson. Number 24, middle blocker, Derek Elias. Number 25, middle blocker, outside hitter, Will Dvorak. Number 14, Cade Paulson. And now let's meet the Wildcats. Number 2, outside hitter, Emmett Gustafson. Number 3, middle blocker, Nick Coos. Number 4, right side, Cole Nelson. Number 11, middle blocker, Alex Stowell. Number 12, right side, Owen McClune. Number 14, defensive specialist, Jacob Domro. Number 15, setter, Max Robinson. Number 17, defensive specialist, Keegan O'Leary. Number 31, middle blocker, Chris Barnes. Number 34, outside hitter, Alex Kemp. The Wildcats are coached by Kelly Schlegel. Assistant coach for the Wildcats is Kathy Gillen. The Irish are coached by Lisa Hanley, Erica Hanley, and Tim Lorich. Your official for tonight's game is Brad Iberg. Let's play volleyball.
With ETV, welcome. This is going to be quite the tilt here tonight. Eagan Wildcats are second in the conference. They're 9-1 in conference play. Rosemount Irish are 2-8 in conference play. Basically, the only loss that Eagan has is they split with Farmington. And so the top 3 in the Southeast Conference will advance to the state tournament. And so expect to see, with good play tonight, that Eagan will be advancing. So the coaches on the Eagan side, of course, you have Kelly Schlegel. She's been the head coach for 3 years now. And her assistant coach is Hall of Fame coach Kathy Gillen. And I mean, talk about the pedigree here. These are the coaches for the ladies teams, and easily the best preps program in the state of Minnesota. They've gone to the state championship on the girls' side 7 years in a row, winning it 4 times. So Kelly Schlegel, you see there in the blonde long hair, she actually won 2 state championships playing under Kathy Gillen in 2000-2001. So excellence breeds excellence, and that's what so Kelly is the head coach with Gillen being the assistant coach, so it's fun to have that switch there. And the boys program here at Eagan is just growing with both a varsity and a JV squad. Emmett Gustafson serving for the Wildcats. Irish getting organized. Robinson to, oh, very nice. Good, and that's an Eagan block party. Nicely done, boys. Point Cats. Boy, Chris Barnes didn't get that big swing in, but he's like, I'm staying here for the block party. Emma Gustafson, number 2, serving again. Sets up, goes in the middle hitter. That was Cade Paulson there. Big swing there. Oh, referee calls in the net. So it goes to the Irish. It sure is great seeing the students coming out. The baseball team in that front row. Restrictions are lifted. There it is. You see the McNairs there and the pit. Where has that been all year? It's good to have it here. Big, nice jump serve there. Robinson gets it. The set. Gets a little finger on it, but Chris Barnes does a finesse instead of the power. He'll be switching out now. Jacob Damrow coming in. Ball goes out of play. Good replay there. Man, we're so blessed to have ETV here. They got the full truck, so you'll see constant replays and different camera angles, 3 to be exact. All right, Damrow coming to serve here. Decent serve receive for the Irish. It's going to be a free ball, though. Damrow can't get back to his serving position. That point goes to the Irish. Cade Paulson will be serving for the Irish. Candidly, the Irish look like Eagan with the Eagan colors are blue and green, and Eagan's jerseys are black. So they're in the nice set there. Little tip, sees the space. Good pickup by the Irish. Center swing right down the middle. Tommy Lusum, nice job. That one set right down the middle. Goes to Cade Paulson to serve again. Sets it up to Robinson. That's a little nifty. Nicely done by Alex Stoll. Cole Nelson going to be serving here. He didn't play much in that Farmington game, but against Eastview, his number was called quite a bit. He's really getting some good minutes in. Looking to try to place it. Robinson gets it tight on that net. Like a surgeon, Alex Kemp. Why go power if you got precision like that? Nicely done. Cole Nelson for second serve. Goes deep in the back. Ace. Point Cats. All right, Nelson has that $1 million smile, looking, listening to Hall of Fame Coach Gillen. Oh, that's on the Cats side. They can't quite get that. Yeah, when you're passing the ball, you got to keep it on your side of the net. Alex Stoll, he's too seasoned of a player to let that go. Right back at you. Cole Nelson for serve number 3 here. Little serve received by Dovu. Up. Oh, that was sweet. The little short set. Robinson to Stoll, but they were able to receive it. Nicely done. You know, oh, timeout. Lisa Hanley's saying enough of this. 4 services. Look at this replay here. Just they got a little nifty at the beginning and it didn't quite get the point, but what it did is it rattled them enough to kind of get Irish kind of not knowing which way they're going. So head coach Lisa Hanley takes a timeout, try to regroup. Hey, a huge shout out tonight, huge shout out to Becker Hart, 12-year-old boy. He's in St. Louis Park. St. Louis Park does not have a boys team yet. So he's trying to get enough guys to get a team going for the Orioles out there on the west side. So shout out to him, and we'd really want to encourage him to keep playing. The club is in its 4th year in Minnesota State High School League, and there's been as many as 57 schools with over 1,400 boys playing. And so we want to just miss the MSHSL sanctioning by 2 votes. More on that later on, but Becker, thanks for watching. Big swing in the middle. Can't quite get that. Man, Tommy Lusum just delivered the heat, and Gustafson, he was there but just couldn't get it cleanly. So yeah, back to Becker Hart, who's trying to get some guys playing. He would probably be a defensive specialist if not a libero. But don't need tons of guys to play this, and it is a growing sport. Within 2 years, it will be sanctioned by the high school league. You watch. Ooh, Rosemount not getting what they wanted on that. Robinson set outside. Rosemount calls it out, and I guess it is out. So nice angle on that hit, but it just went a little wide for Alex Kemp. So Logan Anderson serving, I believe. Nice set on the outside. Ooh, way to keep it alive by Vong Dovu. The one hit, and it gets tipped. Trying to get nifty, can't quite get it. Tommy Lusum thought he's like, I'm just going straight over with it, but that's a little bit higher on the guy's side, so. All right, 34, Alex Kemp. Stepping back for the service. Nice downward spiral. And point Cats. Watch Alex Kemp serve. You're going to see a little downward tuck it just after it clears the net. That's a nice. That one wasn't quite as low, but still moving filthy. Looking to go to the back row. Robinson looks for the middle. Irish fighting diligently. Eagan gets a hand on it. Outside set. Emmett says, I'm going to free ball it over. That's tight to the net. Getting scrappy. Irish, ooh, gets it. Blocked by the Eagan, but Irish are still going. What a rally. Oh, Keegan O'Leary, nicely done. They're saying that it was outside the antenna. Unfortunately, since it is not a sanctioned sport by the high school league, there is only one official. There's one up official. Usually there's a down. Keegan O'Leary went hard on that ball. Nice back set. Actually was outside the antenna. Great replay by ETV. Oh, goes to the scorer's table, knocks off the water bottle. Point Cats. All right, that's Chris Barnes coming in. Domro coming out, Alex Stowell for the service. Heat's coming, picks it up by the Irish. They'll go outside. Robinson calls it aggressively. Right move. A spike from the back row. Alex Stoll outside that 10-foot line. Just great court awareness. Knowing that he can't get ahead of that line, but knowing that that area was open. Well done, Mr. Stoll. Free ball here. Keegan O'Leary to Max Robinson for the quick set. Nice block by the Irish. Robinson's coming back for more. Nice up. Very good. I love what Gustafson did there. He knows there's no chance in Hades he's going to get the ball, but he just went there, caused commotion, jumped up as if something was going to happen. Kind of scared the daylights out of Kobe Finley there. Ball goes long for the Irish. I mean, it's just a complete pleasure watching Gustafson play. He also was one of the star starting players on the basketball team. So he's quite the athlete, and incidentally, he's going to Eau Claire. Good job by Gustafson. Actually, at the high school graduation the other day, probably the best mispronounced name. I'll tell you this at the next break. Alex Stowell coming in. Good serve received by the Irish. Oh, they go to the well again. Tommy Lusum is their offense. They're looking for number 9 at every time they turn. So nice job by Lusum. Nice replay there, just going right down there. All right. Okay, this is going over to Max Robinson, who is also on that basketball team. Also plays football next year. He'll be going to Simpson College playing football. Good serve received by the Irish. Set to the outside. That's going a little deep. Connor Fox got all of that one. Incidentally, we talked about Emmett Gustafson playing basketball as well. He'll be playing volleyball at Eau Claire with Connor Fox, number 6 of the Irish. It's going to be a free ball. Settles it nicely. Max, sweet set outside to Emmett Gustafson. Irish in the net. Point Cats. Well done, Mr. Gustafson. The timeout comes. Okay, now comes a mispronunciation of the graduation ceremony. So the names were read. It got to Emmett's name. Emmett Carl Gustafsson. I just smirk because we know it's Gustafson, and I just smirk because I am Gus, and Gustafson is my son, but that's Hans Broman. But anyway, it was good to see these guys graduating. Incidentally, every single guy on the Eagan Wildcats varsity team did graduate. All seniors, no juniors. There are some on the junior varsity squad, so congratulations to them. And Rosemount also had their graduation ceremony on Saturday as well. So congratulations to these student athletes who've fought through many struggles this year. So it's just great. They weren't able to play last year in the spring, so they did a lot of practicing. So a lot of these guys only had 2 years out of a 4-year high school career. So back to Max Robinson serving. Dials it in, goes to the back row. Kobe Finley, Eagan block party. Well done, Mr. Barnes. Just a brick wall. There is a wall there. Robinson back for his second serve in a row. Goes deep. Nice set there by Finley. Block. Oh, bad. They just found that hole right in the middle. Just put it right in that donut hole. All right. Just couldn't quite get it. Max Robinson tried to get a leg out or something. Staley's coming in for the Irish. Paris is on the sideline. Robinson outside. Getting nifty. Thank you, Mr. Gustafson. I'll say your name right. Great athlete. All right, let's see what Emmett does here. It's always nice seeing him in the hoops, dialing in that three-pointer. Goes deep in the back row. Nice bump. Nice strike there by Cade Paulson. Very nicely done. Oh, Chris Barnes has it dialed in. This is the most kills I've seen him have in the first half of a first game all season long. He is just fired up. Gustafson getting excited too. This is fantastic. First game of best of 3 series. Robinson to the outside. Big swing by Alex Kemp. Block, can't get it on the Wildcats side. Boy, here comes that replay. Big swing by Kemp. Boom. Boy, just when you can't get up and over that net, it's hard to get that block on the other side. Alex got some great hair on that. Little heavy in the offseason weight program by Gustafson. Ball goes out. Service goes to the Irish. Number 25, Will Dvorak serving for the Irish. Jump serve. Gathered cleanly by Gustafson. Very nice. Nice placement by Nelson. Just choosing a spot. Substitutions coming in. Connor Fox, Gustafson's future teammate, comes in for Will Dvorak for the Irish. A little bit of commotion here. All I know is Damro's serving. 22-9 Wildcats, goes deep in the back row. Good serve receive. Dovu with the spike for the Irish. Quick set, Stowell gets it. Irish fighting like crazy to get that over. Well done. Good talking by the Wildcats. Go gadget arm. Great block by the Cats. But Bradley Iberg says, nope, in the net. Irish point. Grateful for Brad Iberg, the official this evening. Cade Paulson back to serve for the Irish, down 10-22. Robinson to the outside to Kemp. Point Irish. Goes to Cade Paulson again. I love it how Kemp just keeps swinging. Keep swinging hard. It'll come. That's going to be deep, and it is. Point Cats. 2 points away. Boy, that went down the hallway. He'll be coming back after he goes to the lunchroom. Right, number 4, Cole Nelson will be serving for the Cats. Ooh, looked like a ace. Point Cats. For the guys, they are getting, they're a little bit more lenient on the double hits and the carries because they're still learning the game here. Oh, nice serve receive there. Good back set, dialing it in. Big swing there. Irish are fighting like crazy. Free ball over by Tommy Luzzum. Back set to Stoll. Into the block. Point Cats, game Cats. Wildcats take the first game, 25-11. Watch this replay here. Watch how he gets up. The block is there, but it just wasn't close enough to the net. And that's difficult. I mean, what you need to do is you have to be close to the net. You can't touch the net. So it's a game of inches. Gillen having a great time. She's telling the boys what to do. Kelly Schlegel checking in with the lineup here. The Rosemount coaches would like to thank the seniors who are willing to travel to Apple Valley Community Center and Hope Fieldhouse to make sure that the Boys Valley game happened in Rosemount. So good for them. The seniors are just great leaders over there on the Irish squad and just have really helped develop a passion for the sport of volleyball to their underclassmen. So expect to see some bright things out of the Irish in years to come. Long roster. They have a JV team as well. They suit up quite a few for varsity who are also underclassmen, but good leadership by the Fighting Irish and Rosemount, who actually just drive into this game with the road construction outside the high school. I'm surprised that they got here on time. It's a little bit challenging right now. But so we're at game 1 to the Cats and 0 for the Irish. And so they'll be staying on the same sides. I guess that's still lingering from the COVID era where they're not switching sides of the net. So, we mentioned a little bit. We kept calling Luke Damero's name, who's comes in as a defensive specialist. His pregame meal is Chipotle, and his pregame tradition is always to wear his lucky socks. So when number 14 serves, watch his socks because they might kind of be moving a little bit. Good to see the crowd here tonight. A lot of these kids went to the same elementary school together. Red Pine Elementary, 70% of the kids go to Rosemount, 30% go to Eagan. So these kids have either played together or done Cub Scouts together. So hard to say it's district rivals. It's more of a co-opetition, especially in the sport of volleyball where it's still growing here. So the difference, if you're able to go back and look at ETV, the Farmington Eagan game, boy, that was quite the game. There's quite a talent on that Farmington team. His name is Mason Mortimer. He's actually playing D1 in St. Louis at Maryville. So his team is actually Minnesota Select 1, who's going to nationals. That's the first time a boys Minnesota team has ever gone to nationals. So yeah, look him up, follow him, Mason Mortimer, if you're a true volleyball wonk, because you'll see that name coming up. So Irish will be serving. That is Dylan Anderson there. Stoll can't quite get 2 hands on it cleanly. Robinson goes straight over the net with it. Nice set there by Brody Steed. Good pickup. Robinson, nice set. Go gadget arm there. Robinson to Gustafson. To McClune. Ooh, Point Cats. Nicely done. All right, Nick Kuntz was in on that play. He comes out. Here we are. That's Jacob Damrow. He's wearing his lucky socks. They probably will walk and crawl away. They used to be white. Now they're black, I guess. Goes to front row. Oh, great job. Good hustle. Good scrappiness. But unfortunately, Damrow's back bump does not make it into play. Service goes back to Connor Fox, who will be Gustafson's teammate next year. Goes right at Damrow, and he has that split of the hands. Nice serve by Fox. Yeah. Eau Claire, home of the Blue Golds. Can't quite get up enough. Good to see Alex Kemp continuing to swing. Got to jump and swing. Connor Fox is on his third or fourth serve now. Here's a replay there. Just was about 4 inches low on that. Oh my Lanta! Alex Stoll just hangs in the air. The set was not quite where it was supposed to be, but he just hung up there. McClune in to serve for the Wildcats, number 12. Big set to the outside. Max Robinson. Back set there by Dylan Anderson. Damrow to Robinson to the middle. Can't quite get it. That goes back to the Wildcats. McClune serving again. McClune, speaking of graduation, after McClune's graduation, he went and celebrated with his family at Jensen's Supper Club. Easily the best steakhouse in Eagan. Kirk Cousins loves that place for great steaks. I say that on purpose because McClune's family are Packers fans, but they go to the great steakhouse. McClune comes out. Keegan O'Leary back in. Right service goes to Cade Paulson. Nice pickup. Robinson to Stoll. Irish are getting really scrappy. They do a really nice job picking up the ball there. Ooh. Oh, very good job walking the tightrope, Mr. Stoll, not going into the net. Big swing by Luzum again. Back row spike by Gustafson. Irish keep it in play. Oh, this is fantastic. Kemp to Robinson to back to Kemp, swinging hard. Point Cats. The block was up, and Kemp is just swinging again. Love this. Look at that air. Look at that left arm. It's like a swim move, making sure he can get complete rotation with that. He's back to serve now again. It's great to see the confidence building. You know, not gonna lie, you know, when you're playing against Farmington where the blocks are completely solid every up, it's hard to get that confidence, but it's good to see Kemp just continuing to swing hard, and you can tell he's been well coached as he approaches that net. Nice set there by Dylan Anderson. Nice spike. Good job there. Dovu really delivered there. Nicely done. Little switcherooski. Finley in. Staley out for the Irish. Finley will be serving here. 1 game for the Cats, 0 for the Irish. Short set. Stoll delivers again. Robinson and Stoll have just been on the same plane all night. Coons coming in for Damrow. It's good to see him getting some minutes here. Stoll, nice service. Finley, back set to Dovu. Robinson just can't get it over. Coons, good job hustling, trying to keep it alive. Dovu back to serve again. Number 11. Huge jump serve into the net. All right, McClune coming back in for Keegan O'Leary. Sends number 15, Max Robinson, back to serve for the Wildcats. Big power out. Ooh. Irish calls it out. That looked awfully close from here. Of course, I'm in the second to last row in the gym, but Serve goes to the Irish. Lusum serving. Robinson to McClune. Scrapping like the daylights. The Irish back up. Kuntz is like, what in the world? I come alive. Very nice. He's a guy that's usually, oh, watch this, gets up there and just battles it, gets it. He's usually the 9th guy coming into the game, and boy, nice little spark by Kuntz. Kuntz also a basketball player. I think he'll be attending DePaul University outside Chicago. I don't think he'll be playing. Great serve there. Nice set, big swing, huge block. Kuntz was there, but it went off the melon and into the stands. Watch this replay. It's up. Oh, I guess it wasn't off his head, it was off the arms, but didn't quite have that wall going on there. Great replay. Thank you, ETV. Emmett Gustafson. Nice serve to that back row. Back set. Straight down. Point Cats. 1-0 for games for the Cats, and they're leading in the second one, 11-7. Gustafson going deep in that back row. Nice set by Finley. The tribute, they keep it alive. The Irish are a scrappy team. Oh, that is not the serve receive we wanted. Gustafson couldn't quite get that cleanly to Robinson. Robinson took it out of the net way back to Gustafson, and no can do. Finley's back out of the game. Dylan Anderson, the setter, coming in. Oh, that's tough. Ooh, in the net, the Irish. Robinson, just a heady player, just went up, knew the block was right there, so he's going to keep it on this side of the net, and Point Cats. Kuntz, very nice substitution for him. Damrow coming in to serve now, number 14. Pick up there by the Irish. Tight into the net, Stowell to Robinson. McClune looking for that spot. Picked up by Anderson. Gustafson to Robinson to McClune. Point Cats. Nice big swing. Great job by Dylan Anderson to get there, but that swing was just too hard. Boy, it's good to see these guys swinging hard and just delivering on the promise. Damrow back to serve for the Wildcats. Ooh, that wasn't the direction we wanted to go. Lusum picks it up. Free ball by Dovu. Robinson to McClune, big swing. That's a souvenir. Oh, it bounced back. We're gonna throw it back. It's a club sport, so all the money that comes to this program comes from parents. So thank you, parents, for committing. Pick up by Damrow. McClune tight into the net, blocked, picks it up. Official says no can do. Point Cats. Irish was into the net. Just a really athletic play there by McClune. I mean, so many things happened differently than he planned out in his head, but he was still able to get that point. Nice job, Mr. McClune. Now he's back to serve. Taking that Jensen's ribeye and putting it to use. Point Cats. Timeout. Lisa Hanley's seen enough, calls that timeout. Great job. So back to the sponsorships and where the funding comes from. Since it is in Minnesota, it is not a Minnesota State High School League sanctioned sport. All the money comes from the parents and the athletes, except Eagan Boys Volleyball has one generous supporter of the program. That's the Kickstart Rotary Club. So thank you to that Eagan Kickstart Rotary. Schlegel having a great time tonight. Great to see her. Like I said, I get a lot of energy. She is a JV coach for the girls. Gillen is the varsity coach for the girls. Actually, her husband and Kelly met at Eagan High School. Her husband was a prolific track and cross-country runner. Actually won a trail marathon up in North Dakota. And then he competed in a 50K trail run. So you have a distance sport and a volleyball player. Good to see it's Hawaiian night in the pit over there for Eagan. Boy, it's great to see these seniors. They're all done with Eagan High School and they come back. School is all done, graduated on Saturday, and they come back for more fun. I love it. Oh, very nice pickup off the net by Dovu. Robinson to Stoll. Picture perfect poetry in motion. That was so brilliant. Very nice. Very nice play there. It's like they practice, because they do. McClune back to serve. Nice pickup by the Irish. Nice set by Anderson into the net. Point Cats. McClune's for his third serve. Irish does a really nice job in that back row. Connor Fox will usually pick it up, but because the pass going to the setter usually is pretty solid. Cade Paulson serving for the Irish, number 14. With the loopy serve. Set to the outside to Stoll. Very nice point. All Dylan Anderson could do is left-handed, but he had to do it because it was going in. Stoll is just on fire tonight. Alex Kemp to serve, number 34 for the Cats. It's going to be a free ball. Luzum puts it over. Robinson to Stoll again. This time they pick it up. It's a back set, but too far. Was Gustafson in the net? Yes, he was. A little bit of commotion at the fan section. Oh, look at these kids having fun. They're just happy to watch a sporting event live. Baseball team, I'll have to look up on Twitter. They've been on fire recently too. See them in the front row. Good serve. Fantastic hit. Point Irish. And the Eagan Wildcats team, I just got notified that the Wildcats baseball team did win. So I believe they are advanced to the section final. So it's been a fantastic career for, oh my goodness. And they, I think there's 4 or 5 of them. So they are making their state tournament appearance. First time going to state since 2008. Boy, is that great. Look at that. That's good to see them down there supporting their comrades here. They're getting into it. This is so fantastic. Great camera work by ETV. I love this. It's a great night. And boom, down. Thank you, Mr. Gustafson. That just lights the fire. Oh, that was fantastic. You know, the energy in this room is just because we have fans again. It's so fantastic. Stoll in for the serve. Set by the Irish by Finley. Scrap it on Stoll. Robinson to Gustafson. Back in the corner. Little heavy. Point goes to the Irish. Number 11, Vong Dovu will be serving. Watch his jump serve. He has quite the jump. Last time it went right into the net, but that ball goes up 30 feet. Looks good, but ineffective. 2 in a row there. That's two service errors. Also sends Max Robinson to the calculus class. He's back. Will be serving. Great serve there. Ooh. Tough serve receive there by Dovu. Ace Point Cats. Substitution coming in here. Will Dvorak coming in. Fox coming out. Robinson change up off the net. Knuckles it down. Ace Point Cats. Not gonna lie, it's ever since that net serve was legalized, I mean, it's kind of rewarding mistake, but it's kind of fun when it happens because no one aims for the tape, right? They don't say, let's hit the tape and drop it, roll it right over. So game 1 went to the Cats. So it's game 1. Big serve there. Robinson. Stoll behind the 10-foot line. That was good enough to rattle Dovu. Point Cats. Game point here. 1 game for the Cats, 0 for the Irish. Gustafson needs one good thing to wrap this up for the Cats, and he gets it. But, Eagan block party. Thank you, Alex Kemp. Seals that second game, 25-14. Here's that replay, Alex Kemp. Yeah. Oh, that is fantastic. They cleared the oh, very nice. Alex Kemp had that right hand there. So game 2 goes to the Cats, so that's 2-0 for the Cats. Love Eagan TV and the work that they do. They really stepped up in this past year. They did Eagan boys swim and dive for the first time, girls swim and dive for the first time, baseball, softball, boys volleyball. It's great to have Dalton back. He's producing it in the truck tonight. And I believe that's Joe over there on camera too. And not gonna lie, it's a very special evening for me tonight because we got the cutest camera girl in Dakota County. It's my wife, Margie Broman, on camera 1. So it's kind of fun to have a family event tonight. Our last kid graduated on Saturday, but we can't get enough. And there's Anders wearing his hat backwards. So wave, the Bromans are here, and we love Eagan TV. We love Eagan Volleyball. So we have all boys in our family, so we've been junkies for Eagan girls volleyball since the 90s. And so we go to their matches in the fall. I always block out that state tournament because those Wildcats, more often than not, are there. As I mentioned, the last 7 years in a row, I've gone to that state finals. Speaking of the state finals, the top 3 teams in this conference will advance to the boys state tournament. The Eagan team actually played this reigning state champions Andover earlier this year. They lost to them. Their only 3 losses have come to Andover, the reigning state champion, and then 1 to Farmington. So, actually, they're 12-3 overall. And I'm sorry, I don't know where that 3rd loss came from. 1 to Andover, 1 to Farmington, but. All right, for the boys' games, it goes to 3 games, so it's best of 5. So if Eagan clinches this, the evening is over for boys volleyball. Irish are regrouping there. So let's get to know some of the Eagan players a little bit better. We kept calling Max Robinson, number 15 there. There we see the back of his jersey. Like I mentioned, he's going to Simpson to play football. He loves carpooling with the boys to go watch the JV team play, and he always has a cheeseburger before the game. So 17 years old, summer going into his senior year, he started playing volleyball. So he's been playing volleyball less than a year. So he has, he lists, I have 4 parents and they all have a different last name. So it's always fun to, how do you address the card? So, all right, we're about to start this third game here. Love, ETV, I can't say enough great about them, but this 3rd camera view is fantastic with that court view. It just adds a different dimension, especially on serving. So thank you for being here, ETV. It's great to see the number of hits that they get on YouTube. Always over 1,000. Do a great job. All right, we'll be starting with Mr. Gustafson. Serving for the Cats. Service error. Point to the Irish. That'll go to Gustafson's future teammate in college for the Blue Golds. Connor Fox. Robinson to the outside. Alex draws it in, keeps it in play. Free ball over. Stoll keeps it on. Robinson, nice serve, or nice set. in the middle. Big swing by Dovu. Robinson coming in. Kemp. Oh, Stoll did not want to do that. Unfortunate. He's had such a great game tonight and it just went off his arm a little bit wrong. He's 9 out of 10 times that goes in the right direction. Bit unlucky there. So Connor Fox serving. So earlier we mentioned Becker Hart, the 12-year-old aspiring volleyball player. Incidentally, his dad is a Blue Gold alum, where Connor Fox and Gustafson will be playing men's volleyball next year. So many connections over there in Eau Claire. All right, Damrow coming in. Chris Barnes coming out. Damrow in to serve, wearing his lucky socks. Nice dipping serve. Porras was trying to pick it up and he couldn't find it. I don't know if Porras said something to the pit over there or not, but Eagan fans were pretty excited. Good big swing by Dovu, but he was in the net hard. Point Cats. Watch that hand coming in. Ooh, just ripped his nail on it a little bit there. Back to live action there. Unfortunately, he had a great swing, but that arm just extended too far in. Damrow, nice dipping serve. Ace, Point Cats. Very nice. All right, Damrow again. Good serve receive there by Dovu. Big swing. Puts it off the block and out of bounds. That was very nice. Nicely done by the Irish there. Porras, watch that swing into the block, but gets it to go off to the side. Good serve receive by Gustafson. Stoll sets it over. Big swing, but it goes out. Kemp, keep swinging hard. Keep swinging hard. Good things will happen. Good swinging. I love seeing it when Kemp just keeps swinging hard because good things will happen. Robinson to Nelson. Nipped in that front row. Fox to the outside to Dovu. Robinson keeps it on this side of the net. There's Kemp swinging hard again. Robinson to Damrow. Back row to Gustafson. Robinson, quick set to Stoll. There's the poetry. Oh my Lanta, I love that one. It is just, the timing is so sweet. I don't know if we can get a replay on that. That short set just comes so quick and just gets delivered so well. McClune back to serve. Into the net, points Irish. You'll see this again, that short set to Stoll, right. It comes so quick, the block was gonna be there, but the set was so quick. It was too early for that big block. Stoll is just hanging in the air. Fortunately caught the net a little bit. Points for the Irish. All the boys are getting on the official. Boy, it's just good to see smiling faces. Good to see it. Probably the last hurrah that they have, except for those boys going to the state tournament. The outside. Kemp can't quite. Oh, it doesn't matter. Irish in the net. 2 games for the Cats, 0 for the Irish. Brings us to Kemp serving. Finley to the middle. Into the net. Point Cats. Candidly, I'm waiting for the pit to start yelling some of the volleyball chants that you hear at the girls' games. See them get a little bit organized into the net, over the net. There's a net there. Oh, nice precision there. Very nice hit. Boy, good heady play by Staley. First time we've called his name tonight, but boy, was that timely. Dovu coming, let's see how this jump serve goes this time. This time it's going in and it's coming in hot. Stoll puts it in that back row. Dovu picks it up, set to the side. That was nifty. Nice play, Mr. Lusum. Very heady play. Knowing that McClune was cheating up a little bit, so was Kemp. He put it back row. Gets us, watch how high this ball goes up in the air on the serve. Goes so high. Once again, but that's 3 service errors and 1 in, so even though as it goes high, how effective is it? I'd take an underhand serve guaranteed to go in at those odds. Barnes coming in. Damrow coming out. Stoll serving. Ooh, that's like I said, they're not calling double hits as much for boys here as they're still learning the game. Dovu, Lusum, getting nifty again. Wildcats scrap it. Gustafson just punching it over. Lusum's like, I have more tricks where that came from. Big swing, delivers. Gustafson, nicely done. They're having a lot of fun tonight. Good to see Gustafson just put that down for good. Here's a replay of this. The back set by Robinson to Gustafson. Boy, you gotta love all the Scandinavian in that with all those sons. Off the net, very nice play by Lusum. Taking the deflection off the hoop. Gustafson puts it down. Irish still scrapping. This time, no can do for Lusum. Boy, I think if Lusum was wearing a step counter, he had 1,000 steps on that point. Good hustle by the Irishman. Alex Stoll getting chanted by his team, and then he serves it into the net. I guess they viewed it as he was heckling them, but they were just cheering for him. Lusum back to serve, having a whale of a night. Just as he goes in to serve, Jacob West comes in and says, nope, I'll serve for you. Lusum taking a seat. First time we've called the West name tonight, the senior outside hitter. Doesn't quite get it done. In the lower third of the net, this goes to Robinson. McClune coming out. Robinson, the setter, is back to serve. It's always fun to watch rotation when the setter's in the back row. Gustafson, big swing. Dovu picks it up. Gets it a free ball over by Paulson. Stole from the back row. Look, getting surgical. He calls it out. Iberg calls it out. The pit goes crazy. Pit going crazy, but I'd say Iberg has a better one. And at the end of the day, the kids just want to yell and cheer for something. So you could see by those big grins, they probably do us out too, but gotta be a teenager, have some fun. Big swing by Gustafson. That was, I thought it was tipped myself, but I guess it wasn't. Brody Edstead serving, or no, Dylan Anderson, sorry, for the Irish. Robinson, that's tight into the net. Gustafson, oh my Lanta, Dovu just picks that up, puts it right back over to the Wildcats side. That was a brilliant defensive play. Outside swing to Robinson, picks it up. Gustafson, will he close the deal? Nope, still going. Fox sets it up, goes way out for Porras. Iberg says it was deflected. Big serve to the back row. Robinson sets it to Gustafson. Boom! Wow. Coming in hot. West was not able to dig that up. Welcome to the game. West comes in, and watch this replay here. Gets up in the air, puts it down, and West just can't get there. Who could? Nice set to the outside. Porras puts it back deep. A little tight on the net there. It's so impressive, the serve receive going on for Eagan. They get that first ball right next to the net for Robinson to set it up. I love it. Connor Fox, future Blue Golder, serving. Robinson, ooh, way under the net. I thought he was going to call under the net, didn't see it. Goes way out. I think Cole Nelson got away with one there, but. All right, substitution coming in. Barnes out, Domro in. Looking deep. Big swing by Dovu. Says into the net. Dovu certainly is swinging hard. He can get way up. So 2 games for Eagan, 0 for Rosemount. We're in this 3rd game. Short set there. It was not where Anderson wanted to put that one. If you're going to short set it, it has to be high. Yeah, Luzzum coming back in. Jakob West out. Good serve there. That's tight to the net. Boom. Stoll is right there. Says, thank you very much. Next time, a little more to the right. Oh, Hanley takes that timeout. Yeah, that was right at the net. Perfectly done. Watch this replay. Boom. The dip and dunks. So good to see. Stoll did a nice job. His pregame meal is Chick-fil-A. Pregame traditions, take a nap. His favorite movie is Miracle. And his favorite EHS teacher is Mrs. Gillen, calculus teacher. All right, having a lot of fun. It's Hawaiian night in the pit. Love the ETV camera crew, getting a good picture of that good pit there. All right, it's waving hi to the crowd. I love it. That's my son there, Hans Broman, brilliant blue. Must have stolen that shirt from his brother. Nice knuckle serve. Nice setup. Boom. Robinson to Nelson, going deep. Nice pickup by Fox. It's a free ball. Ooh, Stoll. Go gadget arm, keeps it up in the air. Dovu, big swing. Eagan block party, point Cats. Wow, that was pretty. Those boys just got up. Love it. Watch this replay here. Nice set. Dovu's coming up. Stoll holds his breath. Back to live action here. Robinson to Kemp. Change up. Drops it right in. Did he try that? We don't know. We don't care. Point Cats. Nicely done. Phil Necro changeup. Damro serving for the Cats. Dovu can't get a decent hand on it. Still bouncing around. Dovu gets it up and over. Free ball. Stoll dipping dots. Love it. Drops it right down. Connor Fox just couldn't get there. Wildcats just laughing. Boy, that was a gutsy play by the Irish. A one-hander by Luzzum to Dovu. Great camera work how it gets over the net to Robinson to Stoll. Back to the old tennis play. Hit it where they came from. So good to see that. Gillen there. Coach Gillen holding the ball there. Also the calculus teacher at the high school. Kelly Schlegel is a first grade teacher at Highland Elementary. down there in Apple Valley. So her kids go to Northview Elementary. After she played at Eagan, she started in 9th grade, ended up going to play for the Lobos in New Mexico for 4 years. Was Player of the Year there and MVP awards. So the game is not new to Schlegel, but it's been so great to see her take over this boys program and really show the love for the game and teach these boys who just didn't grow up playing this. Dovu, nice pick up on the back, but couldn't keep it in between the lines. Damrow serving for the Wildcats. Back set, big swing. Robinson, Gustafson goes deep corner, and it's out. Unfortunate. He's played so many hoops games here. Maybe he was going for the blue line. Not really. He's good pedigree in volleyball as well as basketball, but he's played many a hoops games here. Robinson to Gustafson. Not going to get him to make 2 errors in a row. An error motivates Mr. Gustafson. Nicely done. I'm sorry, I kept calling him Gustafson. That was Cole Nelson there. Sorry, that was Cole. Nice job. Nice camera work there. There's our third camera that we appreciate so much on that angle. All right, McClune, there we go. There's the wave. All right. Bump, set, Luzzum, big swing. Luzzum again. He deserves that. He wore his hard hat tonight, brought his lunch pail, says, I'm not giving up. He is just the spirited leader of this team. I'm guessing he'll have 10,000 steps by the end of this game. He's just been hustling like all get out. Finley back to, I think that's Finley for the Irish. Kemp. Dovu, Luzzum says big swing here. Keeps it in play. Gustafson goes deep. Big swing by Dovu. Looping over. Nick Coots just like a jackrabbit, buddy hopping 3, 4, 5 times. Doesn't quite get it though. Service Finley for the Irish. Robinson getting nifty. Luzzum dialing it in. Stats leader in all categories. Begins with passion. Finley back to serve again for the Irish. Serve. Ooh, stayed on this side of the net. Finley to Dovu. Off the net, can't quite get it. Gustafson couldn't quite keep it on this side of the net. Fourth serve in a row for Finley here. Robinson out wide for Kemp. Big swing off the noggin of Dylan Anderson. Wow, I'm sorry, that wasn't Dylan. Watch this again. Big swing. Oh, I guess it's just the shoulder. Boy, what a swing. That was fantastic. Actually, that was a fantastic play for Dylan Anderson to get anything on it. He almost had that as going up toward his shoulder. Nicely done. So much power there. Luzzum can't quite dial it in. He's done enough miracles tonight that it's like, hey. Finley to Dovu. Puts it down. That was a nice spot by Dovu. Vong Dovu just found that area and hit it. Let's see how this jump serve does now. Oh, doesn't do the jump serve. Going for the statistically higher serve. Big swing. Not gonna happen. Points Irish. They're calling Derek in. What? Oh, Derek Elias, the sophomore. That's what's going on. The Eagan fans are calling for Derek. Like I said, these guys know each other from elementary schools. call their friend, and the coach goes to put him in and sits him back down, never gets a point in. Oh. Game is over. Point Cats, 25-20. Nick Coots getting that final. Wow. Good job. And we still can't shake hands, so we wave to each other. So in summary, the games went 25-11, 25-17, 25-20. So the closest game was the last one. Just a fantastic night of Eagan volleyball. So it's good to see them finishing strong. This means that they will be advancing to the state tournament, not officially, as well as the baseball team. So thank you to ETV. Dalton always does a great job in the booth producing this. And thank you for watching. This is Gus Broman for ETV. We'll see you next time.